No one could have seen it coming. It was the subtlest yet strongest gesture that was about to undermine a perfectly nice man's image and his business prospects. The other men seemed friendly. They appeared to be getting on well with each other, although you could say it was obvious it was the first time they'd actually met. The one Emirati man was wearing a white dish dasher, the German a grey suit, white shirt and blue tie, and the Brit was attired in a smart dark brown jacket and nondescript trousers with an open neck white shirt. I was standing nearby. We were at a business event I was about to speak at in Dubai, funnily enough, on the subject of networking. The perfectly nice man, an enthusiastic Indian with a mid-brown jumper, a blue shirt and grey slacks, walked straight up to the three other men and smiled broadly and warmly, and then he made the first of his two big mistakes. He didn't wait until the person who was talking had finished. He just went straight up to them, and then he handed out his business card like a croupier at a gambling table while announcing himself and what his business did. The three other men were politely taken aback by this woolen-topped whirlwind of an interruption. And you know what? I'll never forget, as long as I live, what happened next. While the three of them glanced at his business card with politely concealed disdain, the man in the dish dasher smiled. It was a crocodile smile. He then put his hands together behind his back while still holding the business card belonging to the whirl-topped whirlwind, who, by the way, had not stopped talking at them. And then he quietly dropped the card on the floor behind him, still smiling. The Indian man never knew. He misread the false smile of the man who had subtly yet significantly discarded his card, and he misjudged the polite silence of the other two men, the Brit and the German, as being engrossed in what he had to say about himself and his business. He just didn't realize that they had tuned out from him. They didn't care what he did, or even if he did it well, and they didn't want to bother finding out either. Sadly, it was a cultural clash that led to a perfectly nice man's image crash. He forgot the basic courtesy when approaching a group, certainly of strangers, of waiting until the person has either finished orating or has beckoned you visually or verbally to join that group. But in this case, with so many different cultures present, he ignored the sometimes subtle yet significant cultural differences that can make your networking either work for you or work against you. We were in an Arab country with a lot of people from the Middle East. And when doing business, they like to get to know you and build a relationship. Doing any hard sell, or even a soft sell, especially when you meet someone or a group for the very first time, is a no-no. Too many people in business, and certainly the myriad of diverse networking scenarios, transmit and don't ask and listen. Not only does this make you come across as too self-focused and even insecure, but it also doesn't allow you to allow someone else to buy into you. That's why you not only need to ask questions of the people you meet, but also ask questions yourself beforehand about the different types of people you might meet and what cultural differences need to be tuned into to have the impact that you need and want. An impact, by the way, of course, that can open new opportunities. Now, I hope you enjoy these video blogs and, of course, the written ones as well. If so, then I'd love to give you even more valuable material. You can now receive a free copy of my special report, How to Avoid the 7 Communication Mistakes Undermining the Profits, the People, the Perception of your business. I guarantee it will help shape and even reshape the way you communicate. Now, you can get access by following the link at the end of this video. So don't hold back. Off you go and sign up to access your free gift. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Until next time.